Tyler would be 9 this year. And yes, in case you're wondering, it is difficult for me not to imagine him standing next to my daughter singing at a different party, at a different fundraiser for a different cause. But that didn't happen. Instead, he inspired this. And to me tonight, all of you here, and thinking of everything we've accomplished, shows that there really can be miracles. We've had to believe, we've had to pray, we've had to work really, really hard, but we've made things happen. When we said goodbye to Tyler before his 2nd birthday 7 years ago, and we decided to start this organization, it really was about us. It was about me and Mark and Tyler and Natalie, our family, our son, our struggles with cancer in Japan. Our experience of spending 2 years in a hospital day after day, our trips to the ICU, our bone marrow transplant, our relapse, our getting close to a cure, our relapse again. Brave, scared, exhausted, lonely. And when it was all over, we said, okay, what can we do to help other people who are going through this, to help other kids and their families? And then we took it a step further and said, you know, most kids with cancer get better. Nearly 80% of the kids today get better. How can we help these kids in Japan move on and re-enter their normal, healthy lifestyle again? Our original goals for the Tyler Foundation were modest. We started with 1 hospital in Tokyo, 1 clinical psychologist, 1 cancer ward, 1 program. But the power and passion of the programs we've created has gone farther and deeper than we ever imagined. Our tiny organization, just me and Mark in our house at our kitchen table, has grown into counseling support in Tokyo and Osaka, 2 of the major hospitals, 2 of the facility dogs you saw today, nothing else like that in Japan, 11 hospitals with beads of courage, 3 hospitals waiting for a facility dog, 4 hospitals in the next month or so waiting for beads of courage, and the phone calls and the emails keep coming in for more. And you could say it's a miracle that we achieved all of this. But actually, we want to focus on the miracles that we're going to continue to create. Our groundbreaking counseling and support program, managed by Tyler Foundation clinical psychologists, is designed to maximize quality of life throughout the entire cancer treatment process in the hospital. We have spent 7 years creating, implementing, refining this program, bedside counseling with parents and patients, weekly mothers groups, in and outside hospital activities to help educate and empower and support these kids and their families. Now, something really amazing has happened. The Japanese government has announced that there are going to be 10 model hospitals, model children's hospitals throughout Japan. And guess what? In their cancer wards, in their pediatric cancer wards, they're recommending that a clinical psychologist will be there. And this is based on some very significant part on the work of the Tyler Foundation. We will be helping. We will be helping to advise these psychologists. We will be helping to use and share our knowledge and experience because no other organization in Japan has done what we had and has the experience to help make sure that the patients at these hospitals get the absolute best psychosupport team they can. This means our work is sowing the seeds even deeper and broader throughout Japan. Since 2009, we have been doing our Beads of Courage program as an international partner of Beads of Courage from the United States. The concept is really simple. It's 1 bead for 1 treatment. A white bead for a day of chemo, a glow-in-the-dark bead for a day of radiation treatment. There's a bead for going to the ICU, a bead for the blood test, a bead for a spinal tap, a bead for hair loss. And when a kid is having a really bad day, they get a very special handmade bead. Together, these beads tell a story. Together, they may total 800 or 900 beads before a child's treatment is finished and they leave the hospital. Together they give voice to each child's courage and their positivity and their hope. Now, I know you're saying, oh, Kim, really? Beads? Does it really make a difference? I mean, who says so? I'd like to invite Mariko Kodera. She has been managing our Beads of Courage program for the past 2 years. She has recently been promoted to general manager of the Tata Foundation, and she spent some time in the United States this summer, and I'd like to have her tell you how she answers that question. Mariko.
ホノルル、シアトル、サンフランシスコと合計5病院を訪問してきました。その際にアメリカでのビーズ・オブ・カレッジの現状を勉強するとともに、日本の現状よりも進んでいる心理治療も学ぶことができました。それぞれの病院で患者さんに一番有効な心理治療は何ですかという質問をしたときに、どの病院でもビーズ・オブ・カレッジですという回答が返ってきました。皆さんがご存知のように、日本の医療は大変素晴らしいです。でも治療を終えた子どもたちが一般社会で元気に過ごすためには、もっとしっかりとした心理治療が必要です。今回のアメリカ出張で学んだこと、気づいたことは、日本の心理治療の現状は10年、15年前のアメリカが心理治療を病院に導入しようと始めた時の現状にあるということでした。心理治療が進んでいると思っていたアメリカの現状を実際に見て、今までたくさんの大きな壁にぶつかり、そして今も試行錯誤しながらより良い環境を患者さんに提供したいという私たちと同じ気持ちで努力している。日本でもあと10年、15年かかっても、私たちが今日本でファシリティドッグやビーズ・オブ・カレッジなどの心理治療を積極的に導入しようとしていることは間違いではないということを確信できました。
Beads of Courage is the right way to go. Facility dogs are the right way to go, and we're leading the way. Is that a miracle? No, but it's pretty cool. You met him before. In July, our second therapy dog, Yogi, started working at Shizuoka Children's Hospital, and Bailey moved to Kanagawa Children's Medical Center in Yokohama. Now, when a hospital believes us, when a hospital believes and allows us to bring a dog that goes on a patient's bed every day, a patient's bed in the ICU every day, walks with patients to the operating room, you know, in most countries, that's a miracle. In here, it's really a miracle. But Mako Sugimoto, who met Bailey in Shizuoka Children's Hospital where she was being treated for leukemia, knows the real meaning of the word miracle. And I'm going to have her come up and tell her your story.
私がベイリーと出会ったのは静岡県立こども病院で小児白血病の治療をしている時でした。私は病室に一人閉じこもり、誰とも接することなく、締め切ったカーテンの中で毎日を過ごしていました。そんな中、治療で辛い思いをしていた2年目の冬にベイリーはやってきました。ベイリーは言葉を話して励ましてくれるわけではないけど、治療の副作用で辛い時にはそれを理解しているかのように横で見守ってくれて、体調の良い時には私に甘えてきたりして、私や私の家族を癒してくれました。ベイリーと過ごすようになって、私は大嫌いだった病院生活に楽しみができ、病室からも出るようになり、辛い治療にも耐えることができました。ベイリーといるときは私だけでなくみんなが笑顔でした。今では私の夢は大嫌いなはずだった病院で働く看護師、そしてセラピードッグのハンドラーです。ベイリーと出会うことがなければこの夢を持つことはなかったと確信しています。ベイリーと森田さんには心から感謝しています。またベイリーが 日本で活躍するきっかけを作ってくださった皆さんには心から感謝の気持ちでいっぱいです。本当にありがとうございました。これからも私のように病気で苦しんでいる子どもたちのためにベイリーのようなセラピードッグが増えることを願っています。私にできることがあれば何でも恩返ししたいです。そして念願の2頭目になったヨギと皆川さんの活躍を期待しています。
I should really just stop there. Tyler will always be the inspiration for our organization. But after 7 years, our programs have touched thousands of patients, parents, and siblings throughout Japan. And now, it's not about us. It's about them. It's about Mako. It's about those children in Japan, their families, their smiles, their courage, and their stories. We've come to realize that we need a name that's big enough to encompass all of this progress. A name that makes sense now and 20 years from now. A name that tells people in Japan who we are, what we do, and why. So that's why from Monday, October 1st, we're going to launch our new brand name, Shine On Kids. Our logo is in Japanese first, English second. Why? Because in 7 years, all the money that we have raised, tonight all the money we will raise, and in the future all the money we'll raise, is going to help children and families in Japan. We are local. We are here. We are making an impact that is clear and exciting. We're changing the way that hospitals are treating patients. And we're showing that there can be miracles. The Tyler Foundation, Shine On Kids, is about helping children face life with confidence, hope, and courage. We're about helping children with cancer and other serious illnesses to truly shine on. Thank you very much.